Hello everyone and welcome to Big Blue News. I'm your host, Izzy.
And I'm Eric. Let's get quickly into today's news. Earlier this month, many fell victim to two violent acts. 3 shootings occurred, one at Brown University in Rhode Island, one in Brookline, and another at a Hanukkah celebration at Bondi Beach in Australia. The suspect in the Brown University shooting was discovered dead in New Hampshire from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He is also the suspect in the killing of the MIT professor in Brookline. The shooting left 2 students dead and at least 9 others injured. This has brought up the unfortunate number of total school shootings in the USA to 230. Also earlier this month, during a Hanukkah celebration in Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, there was another unfortunate act of violence. The perpetrators are a father and son, Sijid and Nurvi Arkham. They left 15 dead and 22 hospitalized. 2 people have been released from the hospital and 3 remain in critical condition. A husband and wife who were bystanders during the attack attempted to disarm the shooters. However, despite their heroic acts, they were shot and killed. Another bystander successfully disarmed one of the gunmen, and he was shot in the leg twice. He is in the hospital now. This marks Australia's worst mass shooting in the last 30 years. We send our condolences to those who were affected by those tragedies and send our hopes and wishes for a speedy recovery to those in the hospital.
Swampscott now offers a new quarter-long class where students interact with senior citizens with dementia and learn about the types of dementia and how it affects their day-to-day life. This class is called Bridging Generations and is part of Swampscott's health department, centered around communicating with art. This course uses art to immerse those living with dementia. Students complete 4 training sessions before going to the Senior Center and having one-on-one interactions with seniors using different art projects. The quarter course will end with an art show where students display their elderly partner's artwork. The art show this year will take place on January 14th at the Swampscott Senior Center at 12:30 p.m. This is an exciting time for Swampscott High School, as it will encourage more education and provide a focus on an abundance of topics regarding the elderly.
A new restaurant was brought to Swampscott recently. Guests will be welcomed in to eat, drink, and watch the sports game from the TV's prop from all around. Sam Walker's has a capability of 400 people. The restaurant is officially open in the Finn Plaza at 450 Paradise Road. This new place has replaced Bertucci's and Olympia, which occupied the area before. Over the past couple of days, many people have entered and invited family and friends to try out their food, allowing these staff members to get in some more training. The general manager, Mick Gwynn, said that this training was very much set up for success. The food there is described to be elegant comfort food. Overall, the whole vibe of the restaurant really sets a different mood for Swampscott, giving other option of food dining for many. Caitlin Jelly, the director of marketing with Maverick Hospitality, said it's a great place to watch a game and eat. We'll take care of you. And now we'll cut to the weather desk with Rosalie.
The weather this week will stay fairly consistent in the mid-30s. Odds of a white Christmas are slim, and any snow we do get will be light and immediately turn to slush from the heavy rain we're going to get on Friday. If you're staying in Swampscott for the holidays, it's a good week to stay home and drink some hot chocolate. For anyone traveling, watch out for a volcanic warning in Hawaii, storms in Brazil, and heavy precipitation in parts of Europe. And now we cut to the sports desk with Joey and Yosef.
Thank you, Rosalie. Let's get right into things. So, Swampscott dominated Gloucester in their games. They won 58-40. Swampscott had never lost the lead, specifically for girls that this is, and Anna Connors was the highest point scorer with 23 points.
Many other star players contributed to the team, including Eve Berg, Chloe Rogers, Lila Giard, Sam Ward, and Maddie Lilly. They all made great plays, stuffing the stat sheet with just about every stat, with steals, points, rebounds, assists, and blocks. They weren't the only team that was cooking against Gloucester, because as well the boys, they won 77-56 against Gloucester with an evenly spread team.
Just like the girls basketball team, as well as Connor Torello scoring a whopping 27 points against Gloucester in that game alone, and Swampscott had led the entire game without giving up lead not once, not even for a second. There were multiple steals, blocks, and countless shots attempts from both teams. Swampscott also dominated Winthrop, so let's get right into girls.
The girls basketball team dominantly beat Winthrop 53-27, and they all played a really great hard game. They never let up a lead throughout the whole game. They had great plays from the whole team, excellent teamwork and coordination to them all. Congratulations to them.
Now for the boys basketball side against Winthrop, they won 73-59 at home. O'Neill dominated the court with 42 points, a whopping 42 points, might I add. Trello and Gruthius were next on the point roster for 7 points each for Swampscott. They never let up lead throughout the entire game, and Teddy O'Neill was in for the entire game except for the final 40 seconds where every starting player was subbed out.
Yeah, it's really good to see the whole starting lineup subbed out, especially to give minutes to players who don't typically get playing time on the team. Overall, the whole team looked very well coordinated and organized. Unfortunately, though, the girls' basketball team has choked the lead against Peabody 41-38. They played a really great hard game, but unfortunately we came short at the end. Condors did score, however, 28 points and was the top scorer for the team.
Boys basketball, on the other hand, won 72-60 away at Peabody's very own home turf. They led the game through and through, and they never gave up. Many players were high scoring and put in exceptional effort. Other than that, good luck to both teams in their next games on the 29th.
On to the wrestling team. For girls, Eva Goodman came on top of her match, winning 2-0. Maya Alex also came in second in a round robin 1-1, and Anna Cruikshank, a newcomer on the wrestling team, also came in second in a round robin and won her first ever match in her career. So congratulations to her. On to the boys wrestling. At 285 pounds, senior Xavier Tejeda placed 5th, making it his first ever tournament place finish.
It is really great to see a first ever tournament place finish. And as well as James Carey at 113 pounds, he placed 3rd in his division after a tough semifinal loss. At 175 pounds, senior captain Colin Hart took away 1st in his division, ruling the tourney and always being at the top of the podium. And at 138 pounds, senior captain Liam O'Brien also took 1st and reached his 150th career win, with many more to come in the future.
That's all for sports. Back to Rosalie at the entertainment desk.
Hi all, I'm back once again. So today for entertainment, the Los Angeles Police Department is investigating an alleged homicide after Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle Singer Reiner, were found dead in their home on Sunday afternoon. The family confirmed the death through a spokesperson. Reiner was an actor and a director with an 8-year-long run on All in the Family, a 1970s-themed sitcom. But some of his more recent works were his beloved films, This Is Spinal Tap, When Harry Met Sally, and The Princess Bride. He became a highly loved individual in California, known for his strong defense of gay marriage and his attributions to democratic politics. After an iconic 24 years with the WWE, world-famous wrestler and actor John Cena retired. Fans are shocked as Cena tapped out at the end of his match, which he hasn't done in over 20 years. Cena had an incredible career where he was the main event of 6 WrestleManias and was a 17-time world champion. His opponent during his final match, Gunther, kept John Cena in a sleeper hold after a 25-minute-long match. Cena eventually tapped out, which led to shock in the crowd, with even some crying. WWE champions CM Punk and Cody Rhodes handed their belts to Cena to wear one last time. Cena left his wristbands and shoes in the ring, gave the crowd a salute, and left. Regardless of this being a bittersweet moment for John Cena and his fans, people got violent. Gunther had to be escorted out by security to keep him safe from angry fans. Overall, this event marks the end of an era for both John Cena and WWE. And now let's head back to the news desk with Eric and Izzy.
Thanks. Thanks, Rosalie. For upcoming events, first, Swampscott Public Schools goes on their winter vacation starting with Wednesday, December 24th to January 4th. Next, our school's next X-Mic is at 10:50 on Tuesday, December 23rd. Next, the SHS DECA Club goes on their district competition field trip on January 7th. Lastly, National Holocaust Remembrance Day is on Tuesday, January 27th.
We thank you for joining us on this episode of Big Blue News.
Tune in next time and be sure to like, subscribe, and rest well during your winter break.
Happy holidays.